Yo, what is up, YouTube? Chappie back today, and guess what? We finally got the playoff games put together. Sorry for the delay of the videos. I will explain everything right now. So, first reason is, man, I got sick, man. Like, sick. Like, it was one of those sicks where, like, you can kind of get through the workday, but you still kind of really feeling it. But that was the first reason for the delay on the video, so apologies on that. But we're mostly recovered now. Just took a day off here at work and just really recovered and feeling better now that it is later night. The next thing is, so remember all that fun new editing stuff that I got and new equipment? Well, unfortunately, my computer started having some real bad errors, and it was not working with the new equipment, and it's still not working with the new equipment. So, well, we're just going to have to rock with what we got right now until we can figure that situation out. So, that is what that is. But we're moving forward. We'll keep going at it, trying to get that new stuff to work, get some of the face cams and everything like that. But for right now, we're just going to have to rock with what we got, which is all good. Third reason, this was easily my most difficult video to edit ever. And why? Well, this is the playoffs. So, essentially, if I do not advance, I did not try and qualify season 1. Season 2, I tried to qualify, but I tried too late. Like I just did not start right away. I made a late push, but ended up just falling right outside of the top 64. So did not qualify then. And so, season 4, you can't qualify for. There is no season 4. I mean, there's a season 4, but it's pretty much just whoever's the top 32 already, based on your performances at the live events, the top 32, the club series, and I believe the collegiate series as well. So those are the only ways to get the points. So other than traveling and trying to win some tournaments, and based on the points I'm at right now, I would literally have to win 3 challenger events, and with my skill level this year, that's pretty much a long shot. So considering the travel costs and everything like that, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna just save my money, and then I'm gonna go really hard on 18 if I do not perform well in this event here in the playoffs. So this is game 1, and we will also have game 2. I do win game 1, and I do lose game 2. So that is why this has been the hardest video to edit, because essentially this is the end for the truly competitive Madden as far as playing for big time money for me, unfortunately, this year. So it was like the game I won, like this first one, it took a while to edit because I was just playing horribly, and I just noticed all the mistakes I made, like big mistakes, and literally brought this guy back in this game. Like, it's crazy. You're going to see it. Play great defense, though. So far, so good. Everything is going well. 2nd and 26. Give up 13 there. 3rd and 13. Looking pretty good. We get the swat midfield. 4th and 13. We've got everything covered. Get a nice little swat. And we're in really good shape. Everything is looking good. Rawls coming up the middle. Gets into the end zone. And now we've got a 17-point lead. And he could go all right, we do stop him short there, but he gets to the 17 here, and then whoop, little whoopsie with the QB, makes a nice play there, and then another nice read here in the corner of the end zone. Very nice play by him there. And then right here, I literally try to stop my guy from catching the ball, because you guys know how that side kick, it'll land in bounce, but that one was so far over that, you know, I would have been good. And then I get a delay of game, and then I get a 3 and out. So literally just a freaking terrible sequence there. We give up a kick return for practically a touchdown, get a 3 and out at like the 5-yard line, and then we are giving the ball right back to him, and he's right back into this game. We do get him to a 3rd and 17. Get him to hold to 3 here, which is fine. So we're still up 7, still in really good shape. You know, just got to not do anything crazy here. And on this play, I'm not going to lie, guys, it was really laggy. and I like hit the button half a second earlier, and the reaction on it was pretty crazy. I don't know what was going on there, but yeah, it was really laggy at points in this game. Not sure what the issue was, but sometimes that does happen. And we just got to play through it, man. It's the playoffs. Can't make any excuses. Just got to keep on fighting. Right here, we force him out of the pocket. We do get the sack. And my main man right there is just making plays. We get him to throw into traffic. Almost get the interception. But he gets the aggressive catch animation. And unfortunately, we do not get the int. So I do hate when that happens. Like, you're in perfect position to get an interception. And, and look at that bounce. Like, that was the craziest bounce that I've seen. Oh, my goodness. But I do hate that animation when you are on defense there. You're in very perfect position to get an interception or to get a stop or anything like that. And then next thing you know, wow. Give me them cookies. Fumble 6. Are you kidding me? And then there goes the disconnect. So what do? We set up the situation. Everything is set up right now. He's up 3 after his fumble return to the crib. And, yeah, now we got to just try and get some points on the board here. Get a nice little playmaker to my main man right. I shouldn't say my main man right because his overall is really low. But, when you're in draft champs and you don't got nothing else, you got to work with what you got. Doesn't matter if they're a bronze, doesn't matter if they're a gold or whatever their overall is. Hey, if they're wide open, you got to make a play with them, got to get them the ball. Right here, 15 seconds. The clock is still running. I want to keep my timeout because if I get sacked or something and I don't get a field goal off, I'm going to be very frustrated. And right here, we just go up top to Charles Clay. He comes down with the reception and touchdown, baby. We are pretty much moving on to round 2 unless we give up a crazy kick return. And right here, we do not do that. Lurk the screen with Nada there. And then that's going to be the rest of the ball game. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. So this is game 2. Like I said, guys, I do end up losing this game. But it's a very, very good game. You guys are definitely going to enjoy it. It's going to come down to the wire. So definitely stay tuned. There's a lot of good stuff right here. Very good read by him right there. Had the corner out. He pretty much ran a bench concept with the slant. And we covered the flats really well. Covered pretty much everything pretty well there. Besides maybe the slant. And he just made a really good read with that corner route. So I can't be mad at that. Just a good read by him. Could have made some better adjustments defensively. And right here, I guess I was only rushing 2 guys, and everybody got pancakes. So that's why you can only rush. That's why you can't only rush just the 2 guys. Got to make sure you get another guy out there. And right here, this is something that frustrates me. My left tackle and halfback completely whiff on a defensive end there. And that's something that I've noticed in this year's game. If someone runs nickel double A gap, if they hover with one of their middle linebackers, doesn't happen every time, doesn't even happen that often, but occasionally your left tackle or right tackle will completely miss the defensive end. Definitely something I hope that they fix for next year. Another thing I hope they fix for next year in concerns with blocking. I mean, blocking for me is like one of the biggest issues in this game. And I think this game could be so fantastic if they can just get this blocking a little bit better, get this blocking system improved. But the halfback blocking is something also that's been a real big deal. And if they can get that put together, plays like nickel blitz would not be a big deal if the halfback blocking was better because you can pick it up with no issues. So if they can get that figured out, get the left tackles and right tackles figured out, for the most part, the rest of the blitzes in the game, especially with the nano detection, aren't going to be an issue. You just got to be able to, if you know what's coming, you got to be able to pick it up if you make the right adjustments. And right here, going to go with a little bit of playmaker. We find Rawls on the sideline, get inside the 10 there, and then we go to my red zone offensive play. I love this play inside like the 15-yard range. It is fantastic. It's a play in the Denver playbook. If you guys did not know, I did get Denver playbook. If you don't remember the draft, I got Denver offense, Denver defense. That is how Draft Champions works. It's a good playbook. Defensively, there was some things I was missing that I really wish I would have had. But otherwise, offensively, they had a lot of good stuff. I mean, it's a very good offensive book, a decent defensive book, but definitely not as good as my good old Cleveland. I've been in Cleveland all year on defense, and it's just been great to me. and just gives me a lot of diverse ability on the defensive side of the ball. Right here, we're going to check down to Clay on a delay blue. But one thing I did notice versus this guy after watching the game film is I had the island receiver on the left, Cooper, pretty much all game long. I had him all game long, and right there, I go back to my red zone play, like inside the 10, man, that play is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and post that as a tip for you guys, as my dog is going crazy in the background there. Shout outs to Kona, she's in the building. But I'm going to go ahead and give you guys that setup, man. That play is phenomenal. I run something similar to it now out of Dallas, so I can show you an alternative just in case you don't have that specific play. But it is a very good play and can be very consistent inside the 10-yard line where it is so difficult to score. But it's a really good play. And right here, oh my gosh, I cross-manned this guy, but after looking at the play, I realized the guy that I did cross-man him with was just a little too close to him. I should have used probably a defender or two further away from him for the cross-man, and then he would have been able to play that route a lot better. And then the safety, hopefully that safety can play can be a little bit better next year, because he really should have been in position to at least defend the ball. Maybe not get an eye, but just make a little bit of a play on it. But nonetheless, 14-14. We're still in good shape. We just got to get a stop. Checks it down to the tight end in the flat and gets way too many yards. Oh my goodness, can't give up that play right there, and goes right back to the flats, delivers the defender such a crucial stiff arm. I mean, he just literally told that dude, get up off me. And right here, we almost get the interception. The mid-read playing phenomenal. Love the mid-read zone this year. A very, very good zone to get on the field. Shuts down a lot of stuff in the middle. And a lot of people don't take advantage of that, but I am definitely a huge advocate for changing maybe like a vertical hook or any other hook besides the mid-read. I will change it into the vertical hook. I mean, not the vertical. I'm tripping. Anything besides the mid-read, I will turn into the mid-read. And right here, just going to check it down to Clay. And this right here, guys, was my mistake of the game. I should have ran straight out of bounds with Clay right there. That is going to prove critical. And then an interception for the ball game. And right here, another time running back blocking really bit me, because had he picked up that blitzer right there, we would have had a little bit more time, and I would have probably taken the shot to Clay, but it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed my playoff run. A couple more highlights here. Very tough loss, but, you know, a good game, so I can't complain, and we'll be back at it grinding for Madden 18. Let me know in the comments below how your grind finished. Did you grind? Everything like that. And until the next time, guys, we gone.